Hey guys, it's Nakia in the show with Chicago Tribune, ChicagoNow.com. I got the man of the hour spending Valentine's Day with my boo-boo, Eric Benet.
What's up, Nakia? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I just got off the stage and, here at the Chicago Theater with Babyface and Lettucey. So, it's an honor to share the stage with those legendary artists and,
Doing your thing.
Doing my thing. I had the audience was crazy. It was, one of them sold out like hype audiences, and you can't ask for more than that.
Well, the crazy thing that we just talked about, we've known each other inadvertently for a very long time, and throughout my broadcasting journey, I've interviewed you so many times, and I've grown so much. So I know you've had to grow.
Oh, yeah.
As an artist, how have you grown, and as a man, how have you grown?
Well, I think as an artist, I think it's one of those things where with every album that I'm recording and with every song that I write, actually, I think I'm learning how to get out of the way. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes, as a songwriter or as a creator of art or whatever it is that you do, sometimes we tend to overthink things. And I think I'm learning that my best stuff happens when I just let God just go through me, and I'll just get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to perfect stuff. Stop trying to make stuff just perfect, because it's the imperfections that make it amazing. So I think I'm learning that more and more. And as a man, I just think, I have a beautiful wife. We have two new, incredibly gifted, talented little babies. We have Lucia, we have Luna, 4 and 18 months old. I have India, who is 24 years old. She just graduated from USC. And I just think as a man and as a father and as a husband, I'm learning something new every day. I'm learning how to improve myself as a man and a father and a husband every day. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about being married. That's one of the beautiful things about being a father. It's like you're constantly challenged. You're constantly improving yourself and refining the core of what you are. So.
Yeah, I think you're doing a good job. I see you on social media always, showing the cuties, the babies.
Yeah, and they are cute.
Yeah, they are adorable. Now, I also noticed as an artist, though, speaking of social media, you post a lot about things that are controversial, issues that we're having in society. And I think that you've kind of grown and have become a little bit more outspoken about things that we're dealing with socially.
Well, I just really feel like, we all have a voice, and we should all use it. And I think some people who are in my position or even in a more, prominent, way more prominent position than me can really do some good if they speak out against injustice, if they speak out when they see either the government or they see industry or corporate America trying to minimize people's rights or deny them, their rights. I think it's our job to just speak out against that. And so I just, I like to throw my little 2 cents in, and
Do you ever feel that would scare away some of your fans?
Probably, but I don't care. I mean, if I'm gonna be real, I don't care. If you don't. If you're the type of person who wants me to just shut up and sing, then I don't know, maybe I'm not the artist for you, because I'm not just going to shut up and just dance for you and sing for you. I mean, I'm gonna have I'm a man. I'm gonna have an opinion. I'm gonna voice it, and we can agree to disagree, but you gonna hear what I gotta say. So
I know sometimes being controversial, like in Beyonce's case, would you ever feel like maybe I shouldn't say that, or maybe I shouldn't have said that?
No, not at all.
I'm a G with it.
No, I think in that case in particular, that's a very good example of there was no controversy. There's there's often fabricated controversy. I mean, the Black Panthers were born because African and non-white communities were denied education, they were denied food, they were denied health care. And so the Black Panthers were born as as something to combat controversy. So it's oftentimes we do that in America, or the government will do that. They will create these fake controversies to often distract us from what's really going on. And so, I think, like I said, getting back to your first question, I think it's up to us to like voice our opinions and like hit people to like what's really happening.
Yeah, like the Harry Belafontes and other people that have used their artistry as a platform to address social issues. But I think you're doing a really good job of it. I think you do a really great balance and still keeping the music alive and your fans really
Thank you.
close.
I never want to be too preachy. You know, I'm not a politician. I'm not a pundit. You know, I'm none of that. I just, you know, I'm a person with an opinion. So I think, you know, I should voice it.
Well, let's talk about this music.
Okay.
What are you working on now?
Well, I have just completed what is an amazing project. I'm actually mixing my album right now. I think I'm actually going to go to radio with the first single in about a month. And it's one of those projects that I can really hang my heart on it and say, I feel so good about this because I made this the way that I want it in my own studio, on my own record label, without any suits or anybody coming in and telling me how to do this, or we need this and we need that, and we need this kind of song, you should work with that producer. It's stay out. Get out. Let me make my record, and I just made the record, and it feels amazing.
Okay, so when can we expect it?
First single is going to hit radio in about a month, and I don't know when people are going to see this interview, but that's going to be probably about by the end of mid to late March. You should be hearing it, and the album probably won't come out until probably like fourth quarter.
Okay. And my last question for you is, what are you doing for the wifey for V-Day?
Well,
you're gonna be on the road, right?
Yeah, I'm often. It's like I'm often on the road for Valentine's Day, but I wrote something incredibly heartfelt and beautiful, and it's only for her and only for her ears and eyes, and you know, I think more than anything, your loved one is going to respond to something that's vulnerable and honest, as opposed to a gift. What matters the most is a vulnerable and honest confession from my heart, and she's going to get that. What's going on, everybody? And you know, every time I'm in the Chi, this cold, hot city that I love so much, you know I got to hang with my girl, Nakia Nichelle. It's Eric Benet, y'all.